Monday morning, you sure look fine. Friday, I got traveling on my mind. First you love me, then you fade away.
Hello everybody, welcome back. So today I have another special treat for your new recipe that I just came up with. And after you try this recipe, you're not going to want to go to McDonald's for breakfast again. I guarantee it. Oh yeah. So what I'm going to make for you today is these bacon biscuits with maple. And to make it a little bit healthy, we're going to actually put in some whole wheat flour. And you might say, whole wheat flour is going to make it gross and disgusting, but trust me, comes out delicious. We're also going to add a few other chemistry secrets to this to make it taste really good and nice and moist, sort of counteract the dryness of the whole wheat. So stay tuned and
So
watch
we're
this
going to
next
line the
episode and see how
sides
we're going to make
of
these most
each
delicious
one of these
biscuits you ever had.
cups with the bacon.
So we got this bacon pieces cut in half. We're going to put them right into the oven in just a moment. And you get a quarter piece. It's going to go on the other side, so it's going to make pretty much a perfect fit all the way around the muffin tin. You don't need any grease because the bacon is plenty. We all know that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the oven, cook these off, get them nice and crispy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my batter for my biscuits, which I can guarantee you probably haven't seen this variation of biscuits before. And look at that, exactly enough. How often does that happen in life? Things work out just right. So we're going to pop these into our oven at 350 and then cook off, get nice and crispy. And we're going to make our batter. Okay, for this recipe, we're going to use some whole wheat flour, and I'm going to add that to a half a stick of butter. So when about half and half, I think if you use 100% whole wheat flour, for me it seems to be a little bit too much. And you want to have a little more texture, a little bit softer. So we're going to go approximately, I mean, if you want to be exact, that's fine with me, but 2 cups of flour total. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take some kind of way of cutting it. If you have a pastry cutter, that's fine. I use this potato masher. I'm just going to mash this up. Uh, half a teaspoon of salt. I'm going to add a tablespoon. Whoops. That's a good tablespoon of baking powder, aluminum free, and a teaspoon. See how I'm doing today. Being a little lazy, not using my measuring spoon, but that's pretty good. Oh, 3/4 of a teaspoon. And we'll go ahead and mix that up together a little bit. And to that, what we're going to do is we're going to add something a little bit different. Instead of adding buttermilk, I want to use some cottage cheese. I'm actually going to take some apple cider vinegar, about a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, and I'm going to add that to my cottage cheese. It's going to give a similar acidity as you would get with the buttermilk. And the cottage cheese is going to give that some texture. Okay. So I'm also going to add about a half a cup of water to this. So we'll have a little bit looser than normal biscuit. So it'll be easier for us to form it into the muffin tins when that time comes. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of add that all together and fold it all in. Just going to fold that mixture in. My biscuit. I'm going to add about 4 ounces of sharp cheddar cheese to the batter itself. These are not your grandma's biscuits, although I'm sure your grandma's biscuits are also really, really good. So this is all looking pretty good. So I just gotta let that sit. Okay, so let's take the bacon out of the oven. It doesn't have to be fully cooked. I want it to be sort of crispy a little bit because we're gonna do some more cooking with our biscuits. Then I'm going to do is I'm going to take my biscuit dough. I'm just going to kind of pop it right in the middle. Ooh, that bacon smells good. Is there any other better smell food than bacon? I don't know. If you think of one, tell me. As you can see, I'm just kind of scooping that in there into the middle. And my oven is going to be about 425 degrees. I'm going to probably have to add a little bit more of these as I go along, just kind of building them. Building these biscuits. Beautiful biscuits. Now, it might just be a little bit short of the last one. So that'll be the one, the tasting one. Won't be for show. We can maybe steal a little from this one here. Steal a little from this one here. Here. So even them out a little bit. That's looking pretty good. I don't say so myself. So this is where it's going to get interesting. So what I'm going to do is I want to make a little hole in the middle. A little well. You know, I want to pop some maple syrup in there. Hey, in the culinary chemist channel, we like to experiment. So that's exactly what we're doing today. And this is going to be an experiment. And we're hoping it's going to be really delicious. I have a funny feeling it's going to be real good. So here we go. Let's come on in with the maple syrup now. Gotta put it right in the hole. Fire in the hole. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook these mostly done. I'm going to pop a little cheese on top. Finish them with a little cheese. I want to give that, we're just going to work that maple syrup in a little bit. But these are going to be delicious. Okay. So once again, into the oven again, at 425 degrees. Probably about 8 to 10 minutes. And we'll see how they do. Okay, so our biscuits have been about 8 minutes in the oven. They're mostly done. They're looking beautiful. So what I'm going to do now is going to make them just a little more happy. Put some cheese on top. I'm just going to finish them off in another 2 minutes. Notice that maple syrup that kind of absorbed into the batter. See, I didn't want to put the cheese on the beginning because it would mix in with the maple syrup, maybe a little too much. So now we can just kind of get a nice melt on the top and brown it nicely. Don't put too much. And we'll finish them off. Very nice. Okay. Let's get them on back in the oven. Another 3 or 4 minutes. And see. Okay, looks like our biscuits are just about ready. So let's take them out of the oven and see how they came out. Oh boy. They're looking really good. Look at that. All the wonderful smells of the bacon and the maple syrup. So I'm going to let these cool down a little bit. Okay, so these are still a little hot, but I just can't wait. So let's just scoop one out and try it out and see how they are. Oh boy, that looks amazing. So you can see, we got the bacon all nice and crispy around the edge. Nice and crispy around the edge. The cheese. So let's give it a try and see how they are. Wow. So moist and delicious. You wouldn't think that whole wheat could be so good, but it's amazing. And you get the flavor of the bacon, you get the cheese, the cottage cheese. You can see the nice and moist inside. Delicious. Highly recommend it. And very easy to make, as you can see. Well, thank you for joining me once again. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you have a chance to try it. Thank you and God bless.